This video is not sponsored. So real quick, for those of you who don't know what DoorDash is an app that you can order food from restaurants and then have it delivered to your house. What we're gonna be doing this entire week is we're going to be a dasher. Now what that is we're the people that go and get the food and deliver it to people's houses. So to do this, first you go to the DoorDash app, you hit become a dasher, and you sign up. Then DoorDash mails you a package that comes between 3 and 4 days, and they send you two things. One, they send you a bag that you can carry the food in to keep it nice and warm, and they also send you a pink debit card. So when somebody orders on the app, some of the times you might have to pay for the food with the pink debit card. It doesn't take any away from your pay. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but you swipe with that and then it charges the person's credit card, whoever ordered it. I'm not sure. Once you do that, you kind of hop right into it. There's no really instructions. You'll download an app called the Dasher app, and that's what you use to deliver the food. Okay guys, so we're starting off day one. It is Monday at 1 o'clock. I just turned on the app and it is looking for orders. It said it wasn't very busy right now. We're starting off with like 3/4 of a tank full, 176 miles till E. Today is the first day, so we're gonna see how good it goes. So it's currently 2:04 and I've actually not gotten any orders so far. It keeps telling me that the peak hours are during 4:30 and 9 p.m. It's 2:04 right now, so it's not prime time hours. So we're gonna see what it's like then. Monday was a pretty busy day, and right around 4:30 to 9 p.m. was its peak busiest time. At the end of the day, I made $54.98 for working for 4 hours, which is a total of 6 deliveries, making it $13.75 per hour. I got food from pretty basic places, and I delivered to some unusual places, such as Pet Boys and this apartment. Okay, so I just went to deliver to an apartment complex, and it was pretty confusing because the GPS took me to one building, and it was in another building, but I eventually found it. See, DoorDash gives you an option to text or call your customer as well. So whenever you're going to deliver, if something's wrong and you can't find them or whatever, you can always call them or text them. Fortunately, I found it. And some people that are delivering from hotels or apartments like that, they'll just give you a room number and like a code maybe to like get into the building. That's fine. Just don't ever go into somebody's room or apartment. That's when you can get into trouble. Another thing is my car is not really good for this. My car gets terrible gas mileage. My car gets 14 miles to the gallon, as you can see right there, and that's not very good. So if you have a fuel efficient car, then you're gonna be more profitable. So one thing about the DoorDash app, you have these zones, all right? So right now we're not in a zone, so we cannot be dashing, but once we get into this gray zone, we can start dashing in that area. These are the two zones that I do, but they're both gray, meaning I cannot do them right now. Now, if I drove over here, I could do either one of these zones because there's red and there's people ordering food. Depending on how busy it is, they'll give you more money. So this, if I went over here, I would get whatever the customer is paying me plus another $5 because that's how they're in demand over there. If I went here, I would get whatever they're paying me plus $1. Here, it's all the way up to $9. So if I went there, got that order, I would get, like, let's say it was $8.50 plus another $9 added on to that. It is Tuesday. I am driving to school right now and my gas is at 104, as you can see right there. I'm going to school right now, so I can't do it in the morning. I'll be done at 11:30 though, so I'll come home, eat lunch, and then I'll go. The only places I'm driving though are to and from school, and then from my house and DoorDash, so that we use as little gas as possible. The only thing I'm factoring out is gas. So we're gonna be doing a different area today and see what the difference between that area and this area is today. Okay, so it's 1 o'clock now and I turned on my dash, and my area had a +9, so I'll get +9 for every order. I turned it on and it's been looking for orders for like 5 minutes, and usually they just pop right up and you click it. So I honestly don't think we're gonna get any. If we get any, I think we're just gonna get one. And I set it for 2 o'clock, so after 2 o'clock it'll turn off. One thing I also didn't show you guys can schedule times that you wanna work. So let's say you know you're gonna be available from 4:30 to 9 in that area. You can click that open slot and schedule yourself. And you can also pick different days. So like if I know on Sunday, if I wanted to work 10:30 a.m. to 10:30 p.m., I could pick that and schedule that time so that it'll automatically turn on and let me know where to go. It is now 2:05. Throughout that entire hour, I got one order, and it was actually really close to me. So I would have gotten $5.40 only, but since I had that $9 thing on, I actually got $14.47 for one delivery, which I think is pretty good. I think that's a pretty good deal. Me and my friends, like before this week, I did it just a few times just to test it out with my friends. We were hungry at the time, and we picked up like McDonald's. We picked up like McDonald's for somebody, and it smelled so good, and we were all so hungry. So before you start dashing, it's a good tip to eat. It is now 4:30 and peak hours is about to start right now. Peak hours is 4:30 to 9, and my car is at 51 miles to E, so 50 is like the fuel marker when it's like saying to go get gas. So I want to go get gas right now before the busy hours start. So $38.32 is what it costs to fill up my car. We're gonna see how long that lasts. Again, my car does not have good gas mileage, so we might have to fill it up again before we are done with our week of doing this. We most likely will. So at the very end, I will subtract the total amount I've made from gas prices. I won't add in anything else like personal stuff that I bought, like food or whatever. That'll be a good estimate to how profitable DoorDash really is for an everyday person. Tuesday was also another pretty busy day. At the end of the day, I made $59.46 and a total of 4.5 hours, which totaled to be 6 deliveries. Okay guys, so day 3 here. 1:46 is the time. First order of the day. Let's go. Wednesday was a pretty normal day. The only odd thing was I had to do a drive-through order, which was my first time doing it, but everything went through all right. And the main thing I've noticed is people are super friendly and super nice, so if you're worried about anything along that lines, there's nothing much to worry about. So I made $64.58 for a total of around 5.5 hours, totaled out to 8 deliveries. Thursday was another successful day, except I had one major flaw happen at a Starbucks. Here's what happened. So you get the red card, and sometimes you have to pay with the red card for customers. It doesn't take anything out of your bank account. But when I went to Starbucks for one of the orders, Starbucks didn't accept red cards. So I got a text on my phone once the card was declined saying, please pay for this out of pocket, then file for reimbursement or contact support center, whatever. So I went onto the website to file for the reimbursement thing, and it was like $10.75, and it says take a picture of the receipt. Now when I was at the Starbucks, I didn't get a receipt. It was the girl's first day, so I don't even think she offered me it, but still. Okay, so Friday was what I thought was going to be the busiest day. I didn't film that day, but in total I made $78.76 for 4 hours of delivering, and it came out to be 10 deliveries. Now Saturday, I only dashed for 1 hour, but I made $14.72 off of 2 deliveries. My friend, however, who lives in the same area, decided to dash and made $31.60 for 3 hours of dashing. So our total for that day combined would be $46.32. Sunday, I was unable to dash completely, but thankfully my friend was able to, so he made $44.29 in 3 hours. So $372.64 was the total amount of money I made at the end of the week, plus a $1 cash tip. So if we take the total amount I made at the end of the week and subtract it from the amount of money that I spent in gas, which was $114.06, that's gonna equal to $258.58 total profit. Okay, so $372.64 for 26 hours of dashing. $372.64 divided by 26 hours equals $14.33 an hour. Okay, so let's say you make $8.50 an hour working at McDonald's. Let's say you work 6 hours a day, 5 days a week. That's gonna equal to $51 a day and $255 a week for 30 hours of work. So you're working more at McDonald's and still making less, serving fries and burgers, all while working for this guy. At the end of this, I just want to say that I actually enjoyed working for DoorDash. Basically, I was getting paid to drive and listen to music, which is 2 things that I enjoy. If you're somebody with anxiety or worried about human interaction, one thing I noticed is there was very little of that. I know that there's people that won't get jobs because they have social anxiety or such of that, and I believe this would be a very good job for somebody like that, because I literally got out of my car, rang the doorbell, handed the people their food, and then got back in my car and went to the next order. There was maybe a total of 3 seconds of human interaction there. If you have any further questions, you can ask them down in the comment section, and I will happily be able to answer them.